In complex healthcare litigation, trust is rarely built in a single conversation. It is built through preparation, clarity, judgment, and the ability to help clients understand what is at stake before pressure turns into panic. That balance has shaped the public and professional image of Robyn Lynn Sztyndor, an attorney whose work sits at the intersection of healthcare defense, compliance, fraud defense, and modern legal communication. Her practice is rooted in technical subject matter, including billing, coding, coverage defenses, claim data analytics, audits, overpayment disputes, and medical malpractice defense. Yet her professional presence also reflects something broader about the legal industry today. Clients are no longer evaluating attorneys through credentials alone. They are also looking for communication style, public confidence, emotional intelligence, and signs that an attorney can explain difficult issues without creating more confusion. That shift has made personal branding more important for lawyers who work in complex fields. For Robyn, social media and legal commentary have become part of how people understand her approach before any formal relationship begins. Robyn's legal career has focused on representing physicians, healthcare providers, and organizations facing serious professional and legal pressure. Her work includes defending complex medical malpractice matters, healthcare fraud investigations, fraud-related charges, payer audits, and overpayment disputes. Her background gives her a technical foundation that informs how she evaluates risk. She has served as lead healthcare counsel on significant healthcare fraud cases nationwide and has provided expert opinions on compliance issues, billing and coding questions, and advanced claim data analysis. In addition to her legal practice, she serves as a full-time compliance officer for a healthcare group in Miami, where she oversees compliance and audit functions. That role gives her direct exposure to the operational side of healthcare, not only the litigation side. Her education also reflects that blend of legal and business analysis. She earned her Juris Doctor from the University of Miami and bachelor's degrees in finance and international business from New York University's Stern School of Business, where she graduated in the top 5% of her class. Healthcare litigation often carries professional, financial, and personal consequences for clients. A physician accused of misconduct or fraud may be facing more than a legal file. They may be facing reputational harm, business disruption, licensing concerns, and years of uncertainty. Robyn describes her work as centered on helping people who need healthcare defense services. Her focus is not limited to arguing a position. It includes helping clients understand the process, the risks, and the strategy behind each decision. She has said clients value a strong advocate because it builds the foundation of trust. In her view, the attorney-client relationship depends on trust and clarity, and that clarity can shape results. Her experience across Florida, New York, and New Jersey has also influenced that strategic mindset. Practicing across multiple jurisdictions has exposed her to different legal cultures, courtroom expectations, and professional rhythms. Each state brings its own pace and personality. For attorneys who handle complex matters, adaptability becomes part of the work. In the past, many attorneys built trust almost entirely through referrals, formal consultations, and courtroom reputation. Those tools still matter. But digital visibility has changed how potential clients form impressions. Robyn sees social media as one way to create familiarity before the attorney-client relationship begins. Her public platform allows people to see more than a resume. It gives them a sense of tone, personality, communication style, and professional judgment. For lawyers in technical practice areas, that visibility can be useful. Healthcare litigation can feel intimidating to clients who are not fluent in legal procedure or regulatory language. Public communication gives attorneys an opportunity to explain issues in a way that feels accessible without reducing the seriousness of the work. It also humanizes the profession. Attorneys are often seen through formal bios, case descriptions, and credentials. Those materials are necessary, but they can create distance. A strong media presence can help close that gap by showing how a lawyer thinks, communicates, and responds to difficult subjects. For Robyn, that image is not separate from legal strategy. She has described the professional brand she wants associated with her name as sharp, strategic, witty, image-aware, emotionally intelligent, and results-driven. One theme in Robyn's professional outlook is transparency. She believes many people do not understand the political and financial hurdles involved in complex healthcare litigation. That observation is important because healthcare disputes are often viewed through narrow headlines or simplified narratives. In reality, these matters can involve billing codes, medical necessity, payer policies, provider documentation, compliance systems, federal scrutiny, and competing interpretations of data. Legal commentary gives attorneys a way to explain these issues without turning every topic into a sales message. When done carefully, it can build public trust and raise the level of discussion around complicated areas of law. Robyn's perspective reflects the growing role of attorneys as educators. Legal knowledge is still specialized, but audiences expect more accessible explanations. They want attorneys who can speak plainly without oversimplifying the stakes. That expectation fits the broader shift in professional branding. A modern legal brand is not only built through wins, titles, and credentials. It is also built through consistency, judgment, and clear explanation. The image of a sharp attorney is often associated with argument, confidence, and control. Those traits matter, but they are not enough in high-pressure work. Emotional intelligence can be just as important. Clients facing healthcare fraud allegations, malpractice claims, or major audits are often under strain. They may feel that their careers, reputations, and practices are being judged by people who do not fully understand their work. A lawyer must be able to read that pressure without being consumed by it. The attorney must provide direction, not just information. That requires a balance of empathy and firmness. Robyn's brand reflects that balance. She presents herself as strategic and image-aware, but also attentive to emotional dynamics. In legal matters, perception can influence negotiations, public confidence, and client decision-making. Understanding those dynamics is not cosmetic. It can be part of responsible representation. This is especially true in healthcare defense, where professional identity is often tied closely to the case. Many clients have spent years building careers around patient care, compliance, and service. When those careers are questioned, the response must be both technical and human. While Robyn's professional life is defined by healthcare defense and compliance, her personal interests add depth to her public image. One of the clearest examples is her commitment to animal rescue. She has 3 rescue cats. Lemon and Kiwi came from a 47-cat hoarder house in Hollywood, Florida. Her third cat, Jack, suffered a shattered leg and later received a titanium leg in November 2022. With that procedure, Jack was able to regain mobility. These details matter because they show another side of a public professional. They do not replace credentials, but they provide texture. They help audiences see the person behind the legal commentary and courtroom strategy. For lawyers, softer personal elements can build a more complete sense of trust. People want competence, but they also respond to humanity. A legal brand that only communicates toughness can feel distant. A brand that includes care, discipline, and personal values can feel more credible. As attorneys become more visible online, the challenge is maintaining substance. Public image cannot become a substitute for professional depth. Robyn's profile reflects why both are needed. Her work in healthcare defense, expert analysis, compliance oversight, and fraud defense gives weight to her public commentary. Her media presence gives audiences a better way to understand that work. The combination is increasingly relevant. Clients want attorneys who can manage complex disputes and communicate with clarity. They want someone who understands legal pressure, public perception, and the personal weight of the process. Robyn Lynn Sztyndor represents a version of modern legal branding that is rooted in both expertise and access. Her work requires technical command, strategic thinking, and the ability to guide clients through difficult circumstances. Her public presence adds another layer by showing how she communicates, educates, and connects with audiences outside formal legal settings. For clients facing healthcare litigation, trust is not a luxury. It is part of the work. It is built through clear explanations, steady legal judgment, and the confidence that an attorney understands both the legal file and the person behind it. That is where Robyn Sztyndor's professional image finds its strongest footing. It presents an attorney who values strategy, credibility, emotional intelligence, and public education. In a legal market shaped by visibility and scrutiny, that combination gives her brand a clear and durable place.